Good morning, everyone. I'm hoping you guys can hear me. More technical difficulties this morning, but give me about 5x5 in the chat if you guys could hear me. I've got my microphone all set up here. But hey, I hope you guys are having a great morning. It is August 23rd, so here we go. Did you guys see highlights of the puppet show last night? We're going to play actually the phone call. So Trump's, reaction after the fact. So here we go. I'm going to start with this. And then also later in the show, I have a very special announcement for all of you. So I'm very excited to announce what it is. But you'll have to wait till the end. But anyways, let's start here with our President Donald J. Trump. So here we go. Let me find this. It's going to be great. So let's see. Is it this one? Yes, it is. All right, here we go.
States, former President Donald Trump. Mr. President, thank you for joining us. You were truth socialing along this speech. What is your first reaction to it real time tonight?
Well, the biggest reaction is why didn't she do the things that she's complaining about? All of these things that she talked about, we're going to do this, we're going to do that, we're going to do everything, but she didn't do any of it. She could have done it 3.5 years ago. She could do it tonight by leaving the auditorium and going to Washington, D.C. and closing the border. She doesn't need a bill. I didn't have a bill. I closed the border and created the safest border we've ever had in the history of our country. She could have done all of these things, and she could still do them. She's got 4.5, 5 months left. She can go there right now. She can do all of the things, many of the things that she's talking about and complaining about. It was a lot of complaining. She didn't talk about China. She didn't talk about fracking. She didn't talk about crime. She didn't talk about 70% of our people are living in poverty. She didn't talk about housing, really. The trade deficit. She didn't talk about child trafficking that she's allowed to happen because she was the border czar and she presided over the weakest border in the history of our country. It's an invasion. I was there today, as you know, Brett. It's an invasion of our country taking place at our border, our southern border. It's a total invasion. And now it's starting at our northern border also, through Canada. And she didn't talk about any of that because she talks, but she doesn't do. It's no action. But, look, other than that, it was a nice-looking room.
Yeah, so that's, hold on a second. All right, so yeah, 45, soon to be 47. All right, but yeah, that was awesome. His phone call, of course. But yeah, and yesterday he went to the border. So I see Diane Alexander out there in the chat. Yes, thank you for reminding me. Yesterday he had an awesome talk as well. So Trump is making his rounds. I believe he has a rally tomorrow too. I'm not sure. Not sure, but yes, he's still at it. No doubt he's got this in the bag. These Dems are dirty. They're lying. Just like Trump said, why hasn't she done it yet? They have full control. They can do it right now. If they were seriously going to help people, they would. But all of them are fake. All of them wear a mask. It's not even the truth. It's not even who you're looking at. I honestly think there's a lot of AI going on last night. And there's ways that they can do that. It looks all real and everything. Definitely the crowd was paid to be there. Or all just CGI. I mean, was there even a DNC? Maybe not even, A lot of that stuff could be all faked, everything that you see, on the screen there, media for sure. But anyways, I've been watching a lot of Benny Johnson, listening actually while I do other things. But Benny Johnson, you guys, he is awesome, just amazing. So I'm actually going to share something from his show. It's about Oprah. So Oprah actually sent a letter, and you guys probably saw this letter. Trump posted it. The letter that, she was trying to team up with Trump. So not too long ago. But anyway, let's play this Benny Johnson clip here in case some of you haven't seen his show. I really encourage you guys to watch him, support him. He's doing amazing work for Trump, for humanity, the White Hats, all of it. So here we go. Here's this letter. Check it out.
How long have you been planning this, Oprah? Too bad we're not running for office together. What a team. You can see there at the very bottom. Too bad we're not running for office together. What a team. Oprah on TV has multiple times asked Donald Trump to run for president, begging Trump to run for president. They all loved him until he actually did it and then won. They all loved him. You can't trust people like this. You cannot trust these people. We have why is this the one? Is this one of him asking? Why not? Why not? Let's put it up. Why not? Because it's too easy. So Oprah last night, Bill Clinton last night. How do you have a known sexual predator? How do you know how do you have somebody who has been on the Lolita Express, depending on which manifest you look at, dozens of times? How do you have that kind of person speak at your convention? This is like your convention for all women, right? And they welcome Bill Clinton. How is Bill Clinton welcomed to the stage? How is it possible? It is a party of great conflict and of real moral decay. Oprah, by the way, is also one of Harvey Weinstein's favorite people. Oprah and Harvey Weinstein, along with Michelle Obama, who thanked Harvey Weinstein at the White House. It is one of the saddest things in history that there isn't a fair corporate press to ask people questions about this. Like Michelle Obama, you called Harvey Weinstein a great man and then sent your daughter to go work for him. Why did you do that? Oprah, you told Donald Trump to run for president and said you love him and will love his policies. We have the tape. Roll it.
Last year, criticizing U.S. foreign policy. What would you do differently, Donald?
I'd make our allies, forgetting about the enemies you can't talk to so easily. I'd make our allies pay their fair share. We're a debtor nation. Something's going to happen over the next number of years with this country because you can't keep going on losing $200 billion, and yet we let Japan come in and dump everything right into our markets and everything. It's not free trade. If you ever go to Japan right now and try to sell something, forget about it, Oprah. Just forget about it. It's almost impossible. They don't have laws against it. They just make it impossible. They come over here, they sell their cars, their VCRs, they knock the hell out of our companies. And hey, I have tremendous respect for the Japanese people. I mean, you can respect somebody that's beating the hell out of you, but they are beating the hell out of this country. Kuwait, they live like kings. The poorest person in Kuwait, they live like kings. And yet they're not paying. We make it possible for them to sell their oil. Why aren't they paying us 25% of what they're making? It's a joke.
This sounds like political presidential talk to me. And I know people have talked to you about whether or not you want to run. Would you ever?
Probably not. But I do get tired of seeing the country ripped off.
Why would you not?
I just don't think I really have the inclination to do it. I love what I'm doing. I really like it.
Also, it doesn't pay as well.
No, it doesn't. But, I just probably wouldn't do it, Oprah. I probably wouldn't, but I do get tired of seeing what's happening with this country. And if it got so bad, I would never want to rule it out totally because I really am tired of seeing what's happening with this country, how we're really making other people live like kings and we're not.
What do you think of this year's presidential race, the way it's shaping up?
Well, it's going to be very interesting. I think that probably George Bush has an advantage.
So, Trump, will you please run for president? We'd love to be your running mate. I'd love to run with you. And then Oprah last night. I'm a victim. I'm a victim. Trump is evil. You just can't. You can't be in relationships with people like this. You can't trust people like this. There's about 30% of the country that wants to be lied to. They have hormonal imbalances. They're broken and they want to be lied to. They actually like it. They like the sweet lies. They like the honey poured into their ears. But I think the vast majority of the people, and the polls are showing this as the DNC convention goes on, the vast majority of the people are not convinced. Last night, we had a very cringe walkout for Tim Walz. This is the stolen valor guy who has again lied about his service time and time again, has not apologized. And people are trying to act like he does this jazz hands thing. Okay. All right. Honestly, makes Elton John look straight and is like clearly it's like somewhat like a mentally unstable empath. And I think that extends also to his family. His son is going viral for hysterically crying during his speech. Here we go.
World, and I love you. I'm letting you.
Okay. That's the clip going around.
I can't even. Okay. So he was going to go on and compare it to the great Baron Trump, and how strong and just level-headed and just like his father. It's just cool. So then he was going to show the clip of when Barron attended the first rally and everyone cheered for him so loud, louder than his brothers even. But it was awesome. So we love Barron. But yeah, the DNC, I just, there's a little bits I can handle, and I seem to handle them better by watching Benny Johnson. So yeah, a lot of, he's just lots of appreciation for that guy. He's doing an amazing job. Coverage on the ground too. He's there with Vivek. He's out there, on the streets. Like I showed the other day, he's out there, with Planned Parenthood is doing the vasectomies for free, right? With the van on the road, they'll do it for free. He was out there, getting all of the intel, and he's just awesome. So anyways, we're going to move on forward, but this is another funny clip that I have to share. So speaking of Clinton, I know Benny just did too, but Clinton was there. Definitely not him. I know I saw Janine Steffens out there. Shout out to you. Thank you for watching. Yes, we do need receipts. We do need receipts to see if these guys have seriously been taken out. But I do believe, in my own intuition, I do feel, and so do so many others, we already sense, and I think Janine senses it too. We just want to see some evidence, solid. And we will. I do believe we will. But I also think that and feel that they've all been taken out. I really do. And if they haven't, if we are all wrong and they really haven't been, then it's going to be soon. There's already word. Even Benny's doing it, and several others that are, higher podcasters. They're already out there throwing out their Gitmo information, Epstein Island, all of it. And yes, I could say it on here because Benny did it. So he didn't get taken down. So yeah, it's already in talks, and you know what that's going to lead to? That's going to lead to the exposure, more exposure about the traffic ING. Okay, that's going to be coming out even more. And then that's going to tie in because the Clintons now, well, they took the stage. Even Hillary did too. So took the stage, or a clone, or whatever they are, right? The clones or whatever. Anyways, the symbolism of them has taken the stage. So now that's good. They've entered the light. And guess what? We have so much to talk about with all of this. So I don't believe that it's very long that we're going to see them get into the adrena and then the CHROME. That's coming out too. So all of that, it's the children. That's all coming out, all of it. It's only a matter of time. And now that we've heard, and I'm going to play a little bit, let's just play it right now. It's a funny clip that Benny Johnson made. I think he made it. He posted it, and I love it. So we're going to play it. 1 second. I just have to go to it. It's this one. Here we go.
Epstein Island 27 times. It was fun as hell.
I'm going to refresh it.
Sure, I went to Jeffrey Epstein Island 27 times. It was fun as hell, the time of my life, but then Hillary killed him and I couldn't go anymore. So now I'm stuck with this bitch,
I mean, things like that are circulating around, okay? Even more so now, especially during the DNC. We got a lot of that going on. But bigger names, people like Benny and more, are circulating the information. It's getting out there. So once they put that seed in the American people that haven't been awakened yet, they're not really following like we follow the Q posts and everything, which the Q posts are right on point as to where we're going. So it is very wise to follow those posts. And but the most attention, though, is about your ascension and your spirituality, because that's what they want us to seriously focus on, our own lives, and don't let this take you from your goals in your life and your family. So, of course, and that's what Trump wants too, for the American people to focus and make their lives better. Meanwhile, while they're trying to get things together and save the country. So that's exactly what we need to be doing, is focus on us, definitely, but also just get ready. And September 3rd is around the corner. So we all know September 3rd is supposed to be the day that's the deadline that these guys, whistleblowers out there, have that time frame to come forward with the truth and come forward with what they have. If not, it's showtime. And I believe showtime, it's coming. It's just around the corner. We're almost there. It's almost September. It's almost time. So just hold on tight, because it's all gonna go down. And the little comms that they're throwing out there right now, that's just the very beginning. It's to plant seeds. It's psychology. You have to plant seeds in certain minds that aren't awake, that are, they were not going to handle it well if you just come out with it. We wake up one morning and there's a bunch of big media sharing all the traffic ing and pictures of hideous things of what Hillary's done and so on, right? You can't just blast that off. That's not how Trump or the good guys would work. They're for the people. They believe in God. They're not going to do something like that. They're going to plant it in the seeds of their minds and then gradually open it up. It's like peeling an onion, seriously. So they're actually doing it in a very kind way to humanity, because that's who they are. But anyways, let's move forward. We have some more things I want to go over. And also, let me bring up so I have a new channel, you guys. If you weren't watching yesterday, where is it? Hold on. Here it is. So this is my new channel. In case anything were to happen to this one, we'll have this spiritual channel. So Kristen Lee 11 is what it's called right now. YouTube won't let me change the name for 14 days. But it will be slightly different, but still with my name. So you'll always be able to find me by just typing in Kristen Lee. You'll always find it. But the link will be down below, but please follow it. You don't want to miss, because I'm going to be doing videos with tarot for each of your signs. And also, I will be doing each sign with the crystal ball. So you'll get crystal ball readings, tarot, all spirituality. But the main point of this whole channel, this new channel, is about connecting with the other side. It's focusing in on my mediumship, because it's off the charts right now. Connecting with the other side. The veil is definitely thinner. And I know we've been saying that for a while, but it seriously is thinner right now. The more you focus in on your spirituality, your ascension, and the things that you're taking care of yourself, your mindset, positivity, love, higher vibration, if you stick to that, you're going to enhance your abilities. It's a daily practice. It's a lifestyle. So I believe that's why so many of us, we are starting to see more things through the veil. We're feeling more. We can feel more of a presence. Some of you that didn't before, now you suddenly are, because I've met with a lot of you in the one-on-one readings. But yeah, please subscribe to that channel. You don't want to miss all the content that's coming. I will be finishing all the other signs today. That's all that I had time for. I was up late last night. So recording those, but there's all more to come. But so far we did Aries, Taurus, Gemini, and Cancer. So the rest will be completed today for sure. But thank you all who have already subscribed, and I encourage you all to head over there for some more. But anyways, so let's see what else I have on my agenda here. We are going to pull cards for the day and see what the message is. So a message for the collective. But before we do that, I do want to announce it now. What are we running at? 18 minutes. All right. So we are going to announce something very special, you guys. You have been waiting for a while for me to get on the road, to be out there doing events. Okay, so this is going to be the first location of a serious event that's all pretty much solo, okay, and with a dear, sweet soul. I'm going to shout her out right now, Shar. So Shar has helped me put this together, and it wouldn't be possible without her. So I'm sending all my love to her. But this is amazing. So the first location, I'm about to play a video. There's no voiceover, but it's beautiful images of where it will be held. And then after we watch this short, it's tiny, it's a short little clip of where the first location is, then I'll share more information and the sponsor behind it as well. So here we go. Here we go, guys. I'm so excited. I've always wanted to do this. This is just the first location, too. All right, here we go. All right, there you have it. So that's the big announcement. But yeah, I will be in Branson, Missouri. So I know it's Ridgedale, but it's really Branson. It's the area of Branson. But beautiful place. I have been there before, just for a very short time, but gorgeous. I was very impressed. And so yes, there's going to be morning sunrise meditations. So you'll want to join me early for both days. And I will be your host. I will definitely compliment you and give you, breakfast if you want, whatever you want. It's going to be almost like you're, with me. It's like a home type of situation. I'll take care of you. But let's see. I want to share this picture too. Yeah, I'll be making coffee for you. So it is sponsored also. My beautiful friend Lance Shuttler with Ascent Nutrition. So Ascent Coffee will be there, of course, all the products. So even if you wanted to take some products home, they'll be available there for you. But I'll make sure that you have a coffee bar all set up, because I got to have a coffee bar. So, and this is my fall recipe too. So I'll have just, you can just have black too, without these things in it. But this is my fall recipe, and I'm drinking that now because I'm ready. I want that fall feeling. So I put ginger, Ceylon cinnamon in there, nutmeg, organic vanilla, the extract, and then the pine needle extract. You cannot go wrong with the pine needle extract. That actually gives it that, I don't know, it's like, it's a kick. It's that beautiful flavor with the combination of those other natural, beautiful ingredients. So please don't go buy a fall pumpkin coffee from Starbucks. You can make an organic, very clean for you and very healthy for you drink right here with these ingredients. And it actually does taste like pumpkin. It does. It has that same kind of holiday flavor. So yeah, you will actually have coffee on set. We'll be there fully charged with the scent. So the mornings will start off, we'll start off with a morning sunrise meditation, coffee, cards. We're going to do cards in the morning too with the crystal ball. I'm going to actually teach you guys, what techniques. You don't have to do it. If it doesn't resonate with you, but I'll teach you the techniques I have. That's just how I roll. I will have my card decks there available too. And the gold, actually, I'm working with a different company. So I'm hoping I will have the gold edition series back for that retreat. So that'll be amazing if they can pull that off for me. And it looks pretty good. I think it's going to happen. So everything will be there, but we'll start off with that sunrise meditation. Then we're going to go on a nature walk. So it's very healing. And we're going to all talk together. We're all going to help each other with our experiences, where we come from, who we are, just all of that. There'll be a break at the lunchtime and all of that, and then we'll come back and do an evening dinner. So you'll kind of go off on your own for like an hour for the lunch, but then we'll come back and we'll have a dinner together both days. And then after dinner is what I'm looking forward to, because we're gonna have a campfire, and yes, we're gonna have lots of sage and burning lots of stuff, actually, probably sandalwood, some lots of stuff, whatever you guys think of. You guys can we'll just do it on the fly because that's how I roll. But we're going to have a campfire both nights. And then that's when I really want to do the mediumship. So whoever's coming along, we can tap into the other side and you can ask about your relatives. We'll just see what happens. But a lot of, it's just like what the Indians are doing too. I just realized that. But yeah, something with fire and just being in nature and being outside. Wow, you can really connect to the other side even stronger. So I'm really looking forward to that. I've done it, so I know. Gosh, I wish I could do a show outside by the campfire. Maybe we could hook that up, and we're going to definitely record some. I'm going to hire a photographer or a videographer or something or someone to do that. But it's going to be amazing because this is the first one. It's something I've always wanted to do. So I'm going to be going around the country. This is just the first location. So if you can't make it to this one, it's okay. And it'll always be a very reasonable price. It's only $122 a person to hang. We're going to hang out both days. And the dinner, I'm going to provide that for you. I'm working on that too. But it's going to be so fun. It's something I've always wanted to do. I like to be with the people. Growing up, working with animals and stuff, and working with the public because I had to, right? But I didn't realize, because I thought I just was an animal lover and that's it. But I didn't realize how much I loved people, and until I started getting into this, and I'm like, wow, I have a passion to learn about people and what they've been through and their stories and just all of it. We can help each other so much by sharing our experiences. So I am so looking forward to it. So if you guys want to pre-register, you can go to starcanashores@gmail.com. Because August 28th is when I'm going to start selling the actual tickets. I want to do that because retrograde will officially be over. So at least you have some time to think about it. I'm going to look for where did I put my email? I'm crazy. I'm sorry, guys. I didn't have that set up. But it's starcanashores@gmail.com. And here you go. Just use this one. Okay. So that's where you can send in for if you want to be on the list and say, yes, I can make it those days, October 5th and 6th of this October. So if you really want to send me your name and your information, because then I can get your background check going, ahead of time, and then you'll have your ticket on the 28th. So just let me know. The background check won't take that long. That is why the price is $122, because it's going to cost me to do that for each person. But because there is a free one, but I have to do the other one that does everything, just because there's stalkers out there. And none of you are stalkers, but there's a few out there, I want to shout out to Norelsa. Norelsa, thank you for that super chat earlier. I really appreciate that. I don't know why it just went away though, but I did see it when we were watching Benny Johnson. So thank you so much. I appreciate you very much. I will have one in Florida, of course. That'll be the all right, I'm just going to say it. That's going to be for the holiday time. So probably around my birthday. It'll be after Christmas. I'm also going to be doing a Christmas invitation, though. I'm going to be inviting 2 people to come out to Florida. And, of course, financially, I would help you get here. If you don't have a family, if you have no one to spend the holidays with, and you still like to celebrate the holidays like I do, yes, I know there's a lot of speculation, like, yeah, it's all government and fake and shouldn't buy stuff, all that kind of stuff. But, I like the true meaning of Christmas, though. I still believe in that. I believe in God. I believe in all of that. So if you don't have a family and you just want somewhere, you don't have anywhere to go, I will help you get to Florida and have a paradise Christmas with me. So that's what I'm giving away for Christmas. And then January, definitely I'm planning something for South Florida in January to have another retreat. So that'll be really fun too. But yes, better be safe out there. Yeah, Kimmy Turner, thank you. Yes, and that's why the background checks are necessary, because you never know. You never know. But thank you all. That's something I've just always wanted to do, and it's finally going to happen. I am going to release another video with more information, like where the dinner will be and all of that. So there'll be a separate video just about the retreat, and you'll be seeing advertisements going around for this, but it's going to be great. And I'm just so excited. So thank you all so much. And let's pull some cards for today. Let's see what the energy is for today. And again, if you want to pre-register for the retreat, starcanashores@gmail.com. That is the email. And also for your requested questions, financial, since it's on the banner for next week, because we will be going over financials for next week. Again, Monday, we have Mel Carmine coming on the show. Cannot wait for that. So we will definitely get into the financials on Monday. You know Mel. And there's also a giveaway on Monday. So Mel, he supports Purium Nutrition. So I'm Ascent Nutrition. He supports Purium, which is a great company too. But there's going to be a giveaway that me and Mel have put together. It's actually a really big package of goodies. So you don't want to miss Monday's show because we're going to be giving that away to one of you. It's worth about over $200 with shipping. So yeah, pretty cool. Me and Mel, we're teaming up. But anyways, let's pull for today's energy. So it is August 23rd of 2024. What is the message that we all need to hear right now? What do we need to know to get through our day today and the weekend? Maybe, for the weekend too. And don't forget to subscribe to my new channel because I'll be doing weekend forecasts for all signs as well. There's going to be a lot of activity over there. That's my night job. So I'm going to be working for that channel at the nighttime and this channel for the daytime. So here we go. But anyways, back to the cards. August 23rd, 2024. What do we need to know? Justice. We love that one. And the Two of Swords. So so there's justice for the victims, the terrible things that have happened. I think the political stuff's coming back around here. But so get ready for justice. All right. Two of the Swords. I don't want anyone to be in fear mindset. If you have a fear of traveling, some people are asking me like every day in personal readings, is it okay to travel? Is everything going to be okay? Yes. Every time I pull cards on it, I don't even need the cards, but when I do, we always get positive, beautiful things. So keep living your lives. Don't live in any fear. There is justice coming. Okay. Now let's see what else is coming out. Spirit wants to reassure us, it looks like. We have the Knight of Swords and the Six of Cups. Beautiful. So engaging with your family, engaging with your loved ones, maybe because we were talking about like pay it forward type of energy. But that's kind of what I'm hearing too. For your family, for your loved ones, your friends, your best friends, reach out to them today. Let them know that you love them. Seriously, we've got that Knight of Swords. So take action towards love is what I'm hearing. Take action in the love frequency. Reach out to those. Maybe you haven't spoken to a dear friend in so long. You know how many times I hear people telling me that, well, so-and-so never reaches out. I always reached out and they just don't. And I'm just not going to do it until they do it. Don't do that. No, because sometimes there's just different personalities. It doesn't mean that the person doesn't love you or care about you if they didn't reach out and you're always the one to initiate. There's so many different personalities, and some people don't have the confidence at times. Some people aren't feeling very well, and they do not reach out. It's just an energetic thing. So if you are thinking of someone and you love them and it's been a long time, please reach out to them and don't play that little game, because you don't know how many times I have heard that. So I think that's a message for today too. Take action towards love. All right, whatever that means to you, romantic, friendships, whatever it may be, check on those that you love. It's so important. Let's see what else comes through. Three of Pentacles and the Ace of Wands. So there is activity going on here. I do think that this is also going back to what's going on in the world. We have the Ace of Wands. That's our manifestations. That's where we're headed, the bigger picture of how things are going to be. Everything is going, and there's so many people out there who have given me a lot of crap for being so positive all the time. But you know what? That's how I roll. That's what I vibe with. That's what I match that frequency. And that's why positive readings come through me, because I am in that frequency. So and they know who they are because I've already squashed them in the comments. But anyway, the Ace of Wands, that's all about what we are trying to accomplish, our passions, our love, our drive, our momentum to get to the goal. Three of Pentacles, we're still working at it, just like our country. It's going to be a process. So is what we're after in our lives, our personal lives. And that's why we can't lose focus right now. And hey, we're in Virgo season, officially started yesterday. So focus and drive, this is a perfect time for that. We're in Virgo. They are one of the hardest workers, just like Capricorn, I got to say, and Taurus. So they never stop. They are relentless they always will make their dreams happen. They always make it happen. So it doesn't matter where you come from. You don't know how many times I hear, oh, I'm living paycheck to paycheck and I don't know how I'm going to survive, which there's a lot of that going on right now. But I am here to help, reach out. If you need help figuring out what can I do, where do I go? Do you know how many opportunities are out there online? I can help you to figure that out. Do you know, and I hate Amazon because they're a dark company, but do I still use them to order things? Yes, just like all of you. So don't lie. But do you know that you can easily just write reviews, make a little video of a review and make money doing that? There's so many little things you could do. Instagram, there's so many things you could do. I can teach you. I know there's a lot of people out there like, I don't know how to do all that stuff. Well, I would teach you. Come, have a reading with me. I'll teach you in an hour's time. And you can make multiple streams of income. Nothing is impossible because I keep getting, I have readings with people and they're just on that mindset that nothing's ever going to change. This is the way it is. I only get one paycheck and that's all I get. But there's things that you can do. There's other things that you can do. Finding a way. Nothing is impossible. You can change your life. You can change. It's just your mindset. Once you change that, it's just like losing weight. Once you have that mindset and that body and that version that you see that body that you want, you make it happen because you got the mindset. So that's why this is actually supposed to be called Morning Mindset, this morning show. And that's why, because I want to help humanity get on board with the more positive thinking. That's the only way you're ever going to get anything done in life, no matter what it is. No matter what it is. But hey, I think that is the answer. Yeah. Tosh, I don't know how to say your last name, but yeah, that's pretty cool. You've never used either company. That's awesome. I'm guilty. I have never done Temu, but I've seen it, out there. But yeah. Kathy Leander, that is very personal. So that's something for a one-on-one reading for sure. But that is an inner work issue. I will hold it up though. So that's an inner work issue. That is something to not blame yourself for. You don't want to hold on to that past energy. It's something that still needs to be healed. All right. So that's something you definitely want to work through. And sometimes people can do it on their own. And sometimes you need assistance and help and others. It helps to vent to other people and just have that support around you. So I'm sending lots of love to you. And hopefully, you can heal that. Let's see what else comes through in the chat. I'm checking you guys out in the chat right now. Let's see what you're talking about. Lisa Victoria, she's driving. Thank you for listening while you're driving. Love ya. Let's see. Kathy Leander, your dad was a Capricorn. Nice. Okay. Let's see what else is out here. Thank you guys. All your love and support. Love it. The love is always there. You get busy. Exactly. Reach out to those you love. Don't hold grudges because so-and-so didn't write you back for 5 hours or 5 years or 5 days. What's a lot of what happens a lot? A lot of people open your text message. They're excited to read it. They love you. They're reading it. But then they get caught up in something and they forget to write you back. But then the other person is all heated and mad and pissed off. And then they blow up your phone and say, you haven't written me back. I don't, and then oh my gosh. So that's the kind of energy you don't want to feed. So we want to get away from all of that. If someone treats you that way, then you just respond with love eventually, but you don't feed into it when they're in their ego state. No. You respond to them later when it's silent. It's like training a puppy. If it's crying, you don't respond. And then eventually when it's quiet, then you'll respond, because then you're rewarding the puppy for being quiet. So same mentality. But anyways, I could talk all day, but I gotta go. I have a reading very soon. But I love you all very much. Thank you for being so supportive, and I look forward to seeing some of you there. I wish all of you could come to Branson, Missouri, October 5th and 6th. So thank you all. All right, have a great weekend. See you Monday. I'll be back here with Mel Carmine. Take care. Bye.